Before we get started, we just want to make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube. Make sure you like this video at the end and leave a comment. And make sure you're subscribed on whichever platform you're listening to audio.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, also
Rate
leave a
us.
comment, share, tell a friend. And what else?
Enjoy the episode.
Hi everybody and welcome to the Tried It podcast, where we discuss all things from millennial struggles to relationships and love and everything in between. I'm Jade.
I'm Maya.
I'm Kedeisha.
And welcome
What are you
to
doing?
our
Do we
episode.
normally do that?
Yes.
Are you normally last?
Always.
Oh, have we had this conversation before?
Yes.
We must do it like every other episode because I'm always like, did I say my name? Because it's just crazy. Because I always feel like I'm last because I swear like when one of you say it, I'm normally last.
I don't know.
I'm last.
I'm never last.
Guys,
I'm
if you
always
pay
second.
attention, let us know who's last.
Yeah, please.
Anyways, this episode we wanted to talk about aliens. Everything's been going on with the Area 51, like the storm on Area 51 and things like that. I feel like this is just a good time to talk about it.
Same. I think it's always a good time to talk about aliens. I really, really am here for it. I know that there's loads of different ways that aliens can be perceived.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's the normal definition, which is like anything that's not from this world.
Yes, like a hypothetical or fictional being from another world.
Mm-hmm. But then there's also the argument of like aliens being things that can actually like enter us and take the human form and like, yeah, just be that kind of stuff.
I've never heard aliens being spoken about like that.
I've heard it a lot where people feel like they're like demonic
In like
creatures.
Men in Black and that.
Like demons, right? You mean?
In Men in Black, they do that, don't they? They put on the
Yeah, I
human
think-
suit
yeah.
or something like that. But other than that, I've not seen or heard.
And then like Doctor Who, they've got an episode about it as well.
Really?
I used to love Doctor Who. Did you watch it?
Nah,
I
my
used to
nan
bang that.
used to though, but I used to take a nap.
I used
Yeah,
to
it was
love
on
Doctor
that.
Who. Were you
That's
not
such
on
an
it?
old people program.
No, but when David Tennant was in it.
Nah.
Oh my God.
I remember
it was
one
so
of my
good though.
friends used to watch it and I was just like, what the fuck is this TARDIS thing? Like, what's going on here? She used to have all the little figurines and I was just
Okay,
not
that's
on
too
it.
far. But I did buy the 2 DVDs of the last series.
That's because that's not far.
No. That was when I was really young. But it was when David Tennant was last. And Billie Piper was Rose. Remember?
Yeah.
Those are the good
Nah.
days. Christmas special, all of that.
Nah. I think Doctor Who was lame. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
Star Wars, Star Trek.
Oh my God.
I'm not
no.
on that. I'm just checking.
Mm-mm.
I mean, my sister's on it. I haven't really watched it properly.
It's not our age group.
Yeah, I feel
It's
like
like older
generation
people.
before
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Definitely. Star Trek. Because that's before they even had proper TV. And
No,
that.
it's not Star Wars everyone's on.
Mm.
And I'm not.
Yeah. I recently got into Harry Potter.
Recently.
I wasn't even like, because when I was younger, I used to fall asleep. Like when the first one came out, we were young.
Yeah.
And so like I
Yeah.
couldn't even like understand what was going on. I was kind of just like, what the hell is
I
happening
wasn't
here?
even allowed to watch it when I
I
was
know,
younger.
I can't believe that. I was addicted. Like I read all the books, watched all the films. I remember crying for the on the third one, maybe it might have been the fourth one when it came out. It came out on X day, but my mum was like, "We can't go on that day. We can go on the day after." And I was like, "No, we've got to go on the day it comes out." Like a little brat. That's how I mean Harry Potter.
Oh my God.
And now growing up, there's really a huge lack of representation in those films. And it's a shame I was so involved with it. Because looking back, there's actually nothing that good about... Obviously, it was something we haven't seen before and we can relate as kids. But other than that, there was nothing really good about Harry Potter. Sadly. So who believes in aliens?
I think aliens exist. Probably, maybe not like on this planet, but like I definitely think a life form exists on another planet.
Yeah, if we're going by the definition, life on another planet, I believe in aliens, but I don't believe them to be building spaceships and just popping over to not England, to the world.
You mean Earth?
Yeah, on a quick Saturday. For
No,
pants.
yeah, I don't think that happens either.
Like, yeah. But I do believe that there's some sort of life.
So the accounts of people when they're like, you know, in like Texas somewhere and it's like fields and that, and then one day they just feel and they just see something come out of the wood, like...
Maybe it's a ghost.
So you don't think it's an alien?
No. I don't think it could be an alien because why do aliens only go to America?
I'm sure apparently there's actual support groups in places, I think all like world round, where there's people who've been abducted by aliens and they all meet and support each other and they like an Alcoholics Anonymous, but like a abducted anonymous.
I can't lie. I could get with it. Like I know this is going to sound so stupid, but like
You've been abducted.
No. Imagine I said that. Would you guys disown me?
I would
How
love
quick
it.
would you disown
I would
me?
love it. I would be like, tell me everything. Honestly, I'd be on it. But I wouldn't, if you were joking, I'd be really hurt. But I would actually believe it. I would. Until you told me like it was a complete lie, I'd believe you.
I mean, like I watched this thing on Netflix. It's called Extraterrestrial, right? And it's all about this guy who like was abducted, and he tells us, he starts recording, like he has all these videos and stuff of all of his journey where like from the beginning weird things were happening. He was getting weird marks on his body. They would get weird calls with like some weird little girl, and like he would wake up and it would be like a dream, or sometimes he'd wake up outside and all this stuff, right? It's mad. And in the end, he sees, he's at this conference or whatever for work, and sees this woman in the crowd, and like they just kind of think, they just feel like there's a connection, like and they both start talking to each other, and they're both like, yeah, we were both abducted, and like we were made to like have sex up there in the spaceship and have babies, because obviously like, and they have these like weird ass alien babies together, like because they were made to sleep with aliens but also made to sleep with each other, because, and like anyways, and yeah, they have these, and then the wife was obviously so pissed off, like how do I feel about this, like you've basically like been through this thing together. Like you've had like kids up there.
You've cheated on me.
Yeah, but like I have to.
Up where? Kids
But
up where?
in the spaceship.
And it just made me think, like, even though all of this.
Coming from the person who believed the man on The Illusionist was a mind reader.
He was.
Yes.
He was.
Yeah. These aliens can do that.
No.
My thing, they can, because they can't
First
speak
of
English,
all,
bless them.
What business?
They
What
can't.
business has an alien got abducting you from your house and putting you in a spaceship to go and
Let me
fornicate
tell
with
you.
another random woman and make babies and then put you back into your life for what?
Let me tell you, because imagine, yeah,
No.
so say we were in space or whatever, our NASA or whatever, and we see a planet. We're not just going to go down there and be like, hi everybody, yeah, it's us. We're going to scope it out, like what are people like? We're going to like examine scientifically, how do they even have sex? Like how do they even have kids? Like how does this even work? Like maybe they have sex and they have kids some other mad way.
Why can't they just make a friend and ask a question?
Because then they're going to go, they don't know if we're kind or we're not. Or like,
and look at how we are. Look at how we are. We blow each other up. We're horrible. We're racist.
What do you think
a
they're
lot
doing
of
out
us.
there?
And if you're not
don't
sure about
know.
like a whole species,
Thank
like
you.
you're just gonna, you're gonna check first. Like let's just take one, let's like erase the memory, see what happens. Like let's just see.
I had a mouse in my house and I didn't even feel comfortable in the whole house, and it's a mouse that's this big.
What's that got to do with anything?
So I'm saying that's a different species, and look how small it is and harmless it is compared to big me. An alien feels the same way. We've got guns, we've got so much shit, we've got knives, we've got bad minds. Who knows? You know?
No,
I reckon if we were to find another
what
planet,
is
that's
a
what we
knife
do.
compared to the knowledge that they have in order to travel
But how do
from
we know
there
they
to
might
here?
not be like, I don't know.
We do that.
They didn't hop, skip, leap and jump and end up on Earth.
Oh my God. We have knowledge like that because we've built rockets, we've landed on the moon.
Yeah,
like
exactly, because we're human. Like we're human. So I'm saying, if you're saying they're coming here and they're scared, so they need to take two people and erase their memory and do this and this. But if they've got the knowledge to build a flipping contraption to get here, what's a knife? What's a gun?
Because they might be like advanced in some areas, but not all of others. Do you know what I mean? You might be
And I'm
advanced in
pretty sure they know how
technology
to
and
breathe.
space, but you might not be. Yeah, but they might be different.
Yeah, maybe
Might be
they don't
different evolution
exactly.
things.
And
they're trying to
robots.
learn to do what? How?
Just scientific curiosity, like that. I reckon that's what we
Why
would
would
do
we
if
be
went to another
probing them?
planet.
Exactly.
We would probe one. If we found one, if we actually found
Which
an
they
alien,
have found. Let's not be come on.
They would,
Area
like-
51 and that. What is that for?
Yeah,
There's
were
so
like-
much we don't know. There's so much we don't know. There really is. Because can you imagine if we knew what really goes down, we would be shitting ourselves. There's decisions like Brexit, for example, was made time ago. That was a decision made ages ago. And we just get told when they feel like it. Aliens, that would have really shaken the boat. And we get told when we get told. Like that we probably won't even get told. They probably got one, probably got a few in holding right now, like lab rats that they're poking and prodding. They might look just like us. You never know. I've always thought they'd be like the ones in, I don't know if you've watched the S Club 7 film.
Actually, I'm thinking about
see it
Spice
twice.
Girls. I'm thinking about the Spice Girls one.
Oh, I couldn't watch that. I was too young.
Oh,
Anyway, the S Club
that was
film
good.
was great. I watched it twice. I think it's called Seeing Double or something. And they were like, they were clones of S Club, but they just didn't have belly buttons. I think that's what aliens would be like. They'd be just like
Maybe.
us, but that's very egotistical of humans to think that
Yeah, 'cause
everything
we
would
can't
just look like
imagine,
us.
yeah.
Like, that's stupid.
I
I
reckon
they're
there
there.
could be loads of different ways. I mean, imagine there's aliens that like live underwater. Maybe there's like a whole evolutional thing that
There's
went.
no water.
Maybe
that
there
we
is.
know of.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We do.
We don't. There's trillions of planets that could sustain life? Trillions. Like we can't even see that far. Like with the telescopes that we've got, we can only see within a little like bit of our own galaxy. Like what does it say here? It says,
buying it.
What makes you think it's not the case, Kedeisha?
I mean,
Are you scared of
I
aliens?
believe no. Do you know what I've come to the conclusion of? I don't think I don't fear anything, but like if it happens, it happens. Like I don't sit and think, oh my God, I'm so scared of that. Apart from like spiders, like I think that's probably the only thing I can think that like. But you know, like sometimes when you might be like walking down the road and you might think, oh, it's a bit dark. Should I be walking down this road? I will walk down the road. Like
yeah, you don't think what if?
If anything happens, it happens. But I will walk down the road. Do you know what I mean?
You don't think of hypothetical
So when
situations.
it comes to like aliens, I don't fear them in the sense that, oh my God, if they came, what would they do? Blah, blah, blah. It would just happen and then I would just take it from there. Believe in life on another planet, but I just don't believe that they are
Amongst us.
Yeah. I don't believe that they're what you lot are describing. That sounds a bit too dreamy for me. And I feel like when people are seeing these things and they're saying, oh, it's like I believe in spirits and like angels and ghosts and stuff like
how
that.
How come you believe in that but you don't believe in aliens? Like how do you
Very good question.
distinguish? Do you know what I mean? Believing in one but not the other.
Yep.
I didn't say I don't believe in aliens. I just don't believe
Or
them to
like-
be doing the things you're saying that they're doing.
Okay, what do you believe they do then?
Yeah.
Nothing. I don't think they do anything. I think it's literally just life. Like, for example, you know how
Like
a
moss.
plant
Or
is alive.
seaweed, yeah.
Or no, even like a little hedgehog looking thing, or I don't know, that probably just developed and grew, or like a reptile-y looking thing, or like a slug, or
But do you believe that
I
like
don't
ghosts or
know.
angels like interact with us?
Yeah.
Then how come you believe that they interact with us but then aliens wouldn't interact with us?
Because I don't think that they have the capacity.
So what she's saying is she believes that spirits and angels exist because they are from us at some point.
Okay, right.
Yeah. And like afterlife, spirits and angels are people. Like we are spirits and angels we're not spirits and angels. We are
I
like
get you.
The shell.
souls in a body, and angels and spirits are like souls out of a body.
Yeah.
So that's all. What's an alien?
I see what you mean because it's completely separate from us.
Totally.
No, but that's egotistical.
I don't care.
So what do you think about Area 51? What do you think they do there?
I think it's. Do you know what I seen on Instagram today? That
Instagram is where we're getting our knowledge from this.
Libel,
so somebody said that the government created the Popeye sandwich to distract people from Area 51 and it worked. When's the last time you had people talk about it?
What's the Popeye sandwich?
Oh, Jade, where have you been?
Some cartoon thing.
Oh my God, no. Popeyes is a fast food chain in America, and they started doing this fried chicken sandwich, and it literally went viral. Like that was their way of
Not viral enough.
advertising.
Clearly for me,
Obviously, it didn't reach Barnet, but it reached everywhere else. Yeah, and it was sold out, and everyone was going crazy, going to far and wide. They're selling it on eBay for like $75,000.
What's in it?
Shit.
It's just like a fried, but the chicken is just so good.
Did you have it when you were in New York?
I did, yeah.
Was it really worth the
It
hype?
was delicious, yeah. But they didn't have a sandwich then, so I just got like chicken strips. But imagine it in like a burger, like everyone was going crazy. But anyway, that's besides the point. That's what they said, that they started advertising that to distract everyone. And it's so true, people just move on. So Area 51, I feel like it's one of those things that they bring up when they need people to distract people from something else. And then they put it back to sleep again. And then they'll just bring it out of the bag because it only pops out every now and then. If the aliens are really on job, they'd be here every weekend.
Oh my God. On job, you know. All right. Area 51 is somewhere where a lot of shit goes down.
And why is it just there?
Because they don't have funding for loads of stuff. And that's probably like Area 51 is a place where...
If you tell me it's the
in middle of
closest
nowhere.
place.
It's not the closest place, no. But I suppose it's
Less
like...
petrol.
It's got like, you know, all... There must be some clause where Area 51 is out of state laws, so they can do bare shit. Do you know
The
what I mean? They can
aliens.
do lots of stuff.
It's in Nevada, like past Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
but
in, like,
why
a
would
big-
the aliens go there?
They don't go there. They get found wherever they're found and they're taken there.
Okay. No.
What do you think about Area 51?
I mean, I think it's really, really suspicious whatever is going on there because they say it is a US Air Force place for test flights involving stealth planes. That's what they say. But apparently lots of projects and research gets carried out there, right? But what worries me is that until 6 years ago, the CIA didn't even admit that Area 51 was there, that it was if there was anything there. And on Google Maps, it was like blurred out.
This is what I'm saying. So the reason Area 51 can be in use or occupiable.
That's probably where they're flipping conjuring up AIDS and other diseases to spread. That's why. Not aliens.
Maybe.
The government's so messed up,
Yeah.
that they're probably using areas like
That's fair.
for like way other corrupt stuff, and then they're just saying to you guys, "Oh, it's aliens, but don't come and look or anything." Like, do you know what I mean?
And they have like people literally standing at the gates, like with guns, like they
like
shoot you.
EastEnders.
They shoot you if you come close. Like you get shot.
That's what I'm saying.
That's mad.
That's,
They're
but
definitely
that's
hiding
deeper
something
than
in you.
aliens.
Breeding
That's
like
deeper than
disease would
aliens.
do that to you.
Yeah.
Or like they're probably
Human
testing
lab
people,
testing.
exactly,
Yeah.
or doing God knows, building bombs and then planting them somewhere and saying it was someone else. God knows what they're doing. So they probably are using that area for something
Mad.
but I don't think it's because why would you need to take it there? So you mean to tell me for alien lands in flipping Mozambique, you're gonna get them going all the way over there, carrying it back in a flipping jumbo jet just to take it to that spot for why?
Yeah, you do pose a good question there, Kedeisha.
And don't I?
Yeah. Well, how do we know that everywhere else doesn't have an Area 51?
Because they don't.
How do we know England doesn't?
Because we can just about have MI5, MI6. Whatever
Okay,
they're
and what do they do here?
called. Other fucked up shit. that we don't know about.
Yeah, but I just think that the problem is, I believe in people. So when I've seen bare people,
I don't doubt
say-
that things do fall from the sky.
right? Okay,
Things do fall. Like we've had like meteors land and
Thank
stuff.
you.
Where have they come? Where's that come from?
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it. Things fall from the sky. That's falling.
right.
Like it's
Not
not.
flying.
It's not flying it. It's not getting in your vehicle and pressing go, and then all these lights come, and then you bring your mates, and we're like, it's not. I believe that things might fall.
Where are they falling from?
The sky
Why?
died, lost balance. I don't know. I don't know. Like meteors. Why do they? They just obviously it's going anyway.
Yeah.
So it just lands on Earth. No?
Do you think that's what killed dinosaurs? Because some people say
We know
aliens is
what
what
killed the
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
What?
Do we?
I think it was a big meteor or an ice age or something, but I think it was.
It was. They say it's a meteorite.
Yeah.
for sure.
See, this is crazy. I've actually never like done any looking into dinosaurs and that, but whereabouts? Because they weren't all over the globe, were they?
I think
Yeah.
they were. Yeah, they used to run things.
Yeah, but a meteor can't come and wipe out the globe.
Yeah,
Yes.
it can.
Do you know how small
How?
the Earth is? In
Yeah, but why
comparison to
did it not-
everyone else?
Done the Earth. Like, how can a meteor hit the
Because-
Earth, wipe out everything, and the Earth's still standing?
Because there's just little things that like stayed, like I guess,
like grass.
yeah, or like little microorganisms, and then everything, like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Things can survive, and then evolution continues.
I agree with you. It's true. It is that. Yeah. What she said.
Nah, I'm gonna Google it. Google it now.
Oh my
Now,
Yeah, Google it.
I wish I was
probably,
around
like-
them times, you know. I really do.
I feel like
wish
they were,
I was
I think
around
can
they
live
were
in
people.
definitely just
hotel.
all over Africa now. I felt that's where it all began, isn't
Oh,
it? Like
Africa.
Lucy and all that.
Yeah.
I think that's where it all
Oh,
began.
that makes sense.
But let me see.
Because the Earth was
They
a
do.
lot
They
smaller.
do say Africa was like the start of everything. So probably that makes sense.
Yeah, because it was all one place. It wasn't called Africa. It was called something else. And it was everything that we know now. But then what happened over time was it started to split more and more and more and more and
Yeah.
more. And then as we got into human
true.
times, then we got people like Columbus and other colonizers that
Maybe
would come and put
maybe
flags
the
on
meteor
everywhere.
hit a big chunk and then the rest of them just died out, and maybe
It was like basically where obviously in the beginning, like you said, like the continents were together in a certain way. So I think the Earth was a lot more concentrated, like closer together than whatever.
what less water.
Huh?
Less water.
Or just that they were, there wasn't water in between. It was
Yeah,
more like
water
all
just
together.
surrounded
Yeah.
everything.
And so it was in Argentina, basically what's now Argentina is kind of where they were, and South America. Yeah, North America.
Interesting. Anyway, back to aliens.
Yeah.
Well, they are a form of aliens.
No, they're not.
They might have
No,
been.
they're not. Dinosaurs.
How do you know that when that meteor
dinosaurs-
didn't land, it left something behind?
Dinosaurs.
Maybe we are aliens.
Okay. That is not an adequate answer. Kiss teeth. I'm taking that
Dinosaurs.
for the record.
I mean, rhinoceroses
Mm.
rhinoceroses are dinosaur family. Or closest to dinosaur family.
Yeah.
They're not aliens. They're rhinos.
I'm not saying that the aliens are all of that. I'm just saying that when the meteorite landed, that would have been radioactive. That would have had bare stuff on it that we can't create here on Earth. So how do we know that a couple man didn't jump off that? In the form of bugs or in the form of something else. And it's just
I hear
grown
that.
into being something mad.
Yeah.
Because I'm not being funny. If you look at how... I'm serious. If you
She's
look
laughing
at
at the couple
animals,
man.
if you look at animals like foxes, for example, call me mental, but I can guarantee you when I was about 5, them foxes were not as big as they are now. They are massive now and brave. And have you seen the size of pigeons recently as well?
But that's because they're
Huge.
eating more.
Okay.
We're consuming
We're
more
wasting
and
more,
wasting
yeah.
more. Therefore, they're scavengers, so they eat more because there's more waste out to eat.
Right.
And even humans, we're getting bigger. People never used to be this big. People never used to grow this tall
Or live this long.
or live this so that is void.
All right. Second bit is, I do think that when the meteorite landed, there's a high chance that there would have been something radioactive on there or something a bit off that carried on living.
It's possible.
Yeah. Why isn't it?
Because something being radioactive doesn't mean life. There's a movie.
There's many alien movies.
No,
I've watched loads of
like
them.
a Marvel movie or something, and a meteor hits, and then somebody touches it, and then they turn into like the super strong. They get powers basically, but it doesn't generate new life. It just gives you, like for example,
Fantastic Four.
Black Panther.
Fantastic Four.
They're saying that specific, what is it? What's the thing in Black Panther? That gives
Something
them powers and makes
neon.
them strong.
Neon.
So I'm saying that comes from space.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it gives it, but it doesn't generate new life.
Okay, I'm not saying that the meteorite generated new life. I'm
That's
saying
what you
something was
said.
on. I'm saying something was on the meteorite. And as it landed, how do we know that wasn't somebody's flight here?
Oh, I see.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So there might have
you
been
mean
things on or
it's
in.
seeing a meteorite flying and it just jumped on and thought, I want to see where that's going.
Maybe.
Can't argue that one.
Thank
Don't know.
you. Thank you.
I'm going to let you have
Thank
that
you for
one
being fair.
because I can't be asked.
Judge.
I'm trying to think of what was that thing now, that word, that thing that
Don't worry about that.
is really irritating. Anyways,
What, the Black Panther thing?
yeah. I think it's the same thing.
Vibranium?
Yes.
I think,
Is
yes.
it?
Now you want to use your
Is it
brain.
And it's like the
Vibranium?
same thing that makes Superman weak, no?
Kryptonite.
Oh, kryptonite, that's what I was saying. Okay.
God,
All
I'm
right.
so glad I wrote an agenda
Anyways.
for this.
So, you know, there was that Area 51, the Storm Area 51 Facebook group where there was, in the end, there was literally 2 million people that RSVP'd to turn up to Area
And just
51 and just like run. And I guess their plan, I think it was a joke, but it was started by one guy kind of like as a joke, but then everyone started actually like putting it like that they were going to go. I don't think there was actually like a plan, like we're going to go in there and see. But I mean, I'm sure there was some people who were actually serious. And then the government replied like, or like the Navy or whatever replied like, we warn you, like don't come here, like don't do that. We're gonna have like, you know what I mean? This is like
See, that's deeper than Aliens.
A
Aliens
secret
is not that
base.
deep. Aliens is not that. Why is Aliens top secret like that?
because I imagining
People
all of
get
that, people
scared,
would be
Kedeisha.
so like, shook.
If you're
and,
scared
like,
of spiders, imagine you're seeing something that you don't
it'd be
recognize.
chaos.
I'm scared of mice. And it was in our
Knowing that
house.
it's a possibility that we could just be abducted in the night and taken up into these spaceships, like
or
the world would be
touched
chaos.
or abused
No.
or something.
Yeah.
I think Area 51 is something else. It's literally it came out online again. I can't remember what I seen, and I didn't know I was going to need to use it in reference today. Otherwise, I would have saved it. But this guy admitted to being part of a cooperative that were basically spreading disease.
What the fuck?
It like saying it was a vaccination, but it was spreading disease.
What the fuck?
Exactly. I feel like that is where they do that sort of business.
I do
whilst
agree.
playing chess.
Yeah, I do agree
Yeah.
that they are doing some mad shit, such as creating new viruses, and it's in the, as we know, like, you know, illness is
Ways
a money
to
game.
keep cancer around.
Exactly, illness is a money game.
Yeah.
And I was even watching something on Netflix recently, actually, called Explained, which I've told you about bare times, and it's about the one which is about can we live forever. And they said even if they cured cancer, there would still be something else to kill us. But I don't believe with all the minds and all the technology that we have now that we can't find cures for diseases like that. Like, come on. It is in the interest of the pharmaceutical industry and everyone else to keep us sick. They need to control the population. I get it.
Yeah.
But
Not a nice way to go though.
of course, it's horrible. I'm not saying it's okay. But what I will say is I don't think that that means that aliens aren't around just because they're off doing that. Like, there's room to do more stuff as well. And I think because of how cruel humans are, I just can imagine getting something vulnerable, scared, like even if it is a hedgehog, and prodding it and digging it and getting maybe to create
I
the
don't
more
doubt that
medical
should
stuff.
an alien find its way to Earth, that's not what they would do.
Thank you.
I do believe that we would do that, but that is in our own interest to do.
Okay, that is where I definitely disagree. How?
Okay, because we need to protect our Earth, first of all. It belongs to us.
Oh, wow. From the person that didn't even believe they're about. Suddenly it's mine, not yours game.
Okay, no, wait. How do I explain this? If an alien, this is all hypothetical, okay? Should an alien find its way to Earth, yeah, like you said, and let's say that these things, because we don't know what they look like. So let's say that it looks like it's like 9-10 foot tall, yeah? And it's got about 6 arms, a regular sized head, I don't know. And it's like a teal colour, yeah? Like you said, everyone's going to be in uproar, everyone's going to be scared. What's going to happen? Is it going to abduct us? Is it going to do this? Is it going to do that? It is in our interest to
Contain it.
Question it might not be able to speak. Like, obviously, it won't be able to speak English, but it might be able
You
to
never
communicate
know. You
somehow.
Never know. If they're smart enough to get a thing and spaceship and then how can they not know simple
I didn't
English?
say it flew here. It might have fell here.
Oh, it's not falling all that way.
Maybe it hopped on a meteor, like you just said.
Riding around the galaxy.
Exactly. Anyway,
What about
yeah, but
Aladdin's carpet?
I'm saying,
All right.
maybe. I'm saying that it's in our interest to contain it and
Question, yeah. Harm, no.
Let's see.
Harm, no.
Thank you.
But
if it doesn't want to play ball, you might have
But
to be a
the
bit
thing
good
is,
cop, bad cop.
but the thing is, if it comes, there's no way in saying that it would survive. It's totally different atmosphere.
I know.
Our atmosphere might crush it.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh, it's like E.T.
I haven't watched that. I know, don't make a big thing.
No
Don't make a big thing.
How is it like ET?
Because in the end, he starts to die and he gets really sick and he has to go home because he can't survive here.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that part. I don't remember that part. Anyway, so
Survived.
let's say it got here and it died. Yeah, so it's dead. It's just this big thing and they find it. Yes, they should test on it.
Yeah, if it's already dead, then there's no harm.
Yeah.
I think for me, the problem is...
What would you all do when you came
Okay.
into contact with one? That's the next question.
Okay.
Oh,
You go
I don't
first.
know. It depends on the setting. Like, how is it coming
Okay,
out?
I'll go.
And bearing
Set
it, let's
the
keep
scene.
this image that I've just put.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
actually.
like 9-10 foot tall.
Well, obviously,
That
I'm
means
gonna be shook.
how tall's the ceiling?
It'd be touching the
Well,
ceiling.
think about it.
Yeah, let's say it's touching the ceiling
Yeah.
That's scary.
and it's really skinny and it's got 6 arms,
No, it'd be
What's the
taller
eyes
than the
like? For me, it's
ceiling.
all about the eyes.
big, but it's got a regular size head.
6 arms. Are they like flapping around like...
Or they're all doing stuff.
They move individually as they need it to.
Oh. No, I'd be shook, obviously.
I would be
just look.
shitting myself.
Oh really? You wouldn't welcome it for tea?
I would be scared. Obviously, I'm never saying that aliens
It's not a
aren't going to
mouse.
scare me. I'm not saying that aliens are never going to scare me. Obviously, it's going to be scary. Can we learn from them? Can we sort out some kind of Ryanair up and down?
Yeah.
Maybe we can. Can you introduce us
Maybe
to your
they can
leader? We can
teach
sort
us,
out a
yeah.
little, who knows?
First
I'm holding
of all,
my hands up
You
to
can't
that.
survive out there.
Yeah.
Well,
yet,
maybe we can come
yet.
up with a
With
way. Maybe
their
they have
help,
the technology.
That's what I'm saying. With their help, we could definitely find a way.
Would you consult with a giraffe
If the giraffe
they
had
could-
something to offer me.
on how to live in the jungle?
If we
you,
could speak.
If we needed to live in the jungle.
you'd consult with a giraffe.
I'd have to
If
do
we
something.
could. If it could
You
speak.
can't. What's stopping you?
I think
Not a rational being.
I think.
Yeah, but who
so.
said that the alien's a rational being?
That's what I'm
Oh, well,
saying.
okay. So what, obviously, if they're like just like not intelligent life form,
Then what?
How
then
did it
they're
get
not-
all the
might
way
not be
here
help
then
to
and be
us.
walking on road if it's not an intelligent life form?
Huh?
That takes a lot of thinking
Giraffes walk on road.
and not get hit and not be aware and be aware of.
Dogs can.
But that's still.
You're not going to go and negotiate deals with them.
Yeah, because they don't speak.
Neither does the alien.
How do you know?
How do you know dogs don't speak when you're not around?
I always think that, but I've had to tell myself.
Doolittle.
You too!
Dr. Doolittle will tell you otherwise.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
No, obviously, I think every animal has its own way of communicating.
Yeah.
Dogs can communicate with
So
you.
it's
Yeah, so
sounds
maybe
and
the
barking
alien's
and
doing.
stuff.
Okay, fine. I will try and chat to it.
That was a
That
sick
was
sound.
really good.
I'll try and chat
That's
to
what I
it.
imagine it would sound like.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'll try and
imagine.
chat to it as much as I can and communicate and try and be civil. Because the thing is, he's going to be on edge, I'm going to be on edge.
Yeah,
So I'm going to try and keep everyone calm.
yeah.
And then I'm just going to be like, have a seat. I'm going to be very kind,
We
offer a
can
drink.
we
Do you like
can
a drink?
just about communicate with
Do you want some
monkeys, and they
food?
say that they're the closest to
I
us.
know. I was watching loads of monkey videos the other day.
Why?
I loved them.
Why?
I love monkeys. They are literally my fave.
This is why she doesn't pick up the phone when I call her.
This is this is why they're just. Do you know why? Because I can't remember who sent. Oh yeah, my boyfriend sent me a picture of one, and like a meme, and it just wasn't funny, and I just didn't reply. And he was like, "Oh, did you think that was funny?" I was like, "No, I don't think it was funny." But then to show him how cute monkeys are, I went on a monkey page, and then I just got distracted for like half an hour, and I was because they're just so cute, and then they
can
hold your
be.
hand, and then they were just like, "Have you seen that video of the monkey when it's like?" And it runs up to it and it cuddles.
Yeah.
I just love them. I really, really love them. And I don't know how people can say we're not from them because we look just like them.
I think they're
Speak for
cute to
yourself.
an extent.
They are cute.
And like, I remember watching this program about this woman who had like a pet monkey, and it was just insane. It was like so jealous. Like
They're
it
not
was,
supposed to
like,
be pets. That's why.
It's true. Yeah, that's true.
They're not here
But
for
to show
our
me a different
benefit.
side of them, like they
And
look.
cats are.
I don't think they should be around.
You don't think what?
I don't think cats should
No,
be.
but cats aren't as intelligent as monkeys, though.
Thank you. True that.
But anyways, what I was going to say is what I find hard about the whole situation is that how can people dedicate so much time and energy into coming up with these stories and these like
That's what I'm
videos
saying.
and like
Exactly.
Yeah, but
their
people-
whole life is about this
People,
now.
Have mental health. It's true, they do. It could be true. And it's not funny.
That's not what I was going to say.
But if you
That's
think
not what I
about
was
it
gonna
though,
say.
every time you've seen someone who claims they've seen aliens, they always seem a bit, you know what?
Hi.
Cray.
Oh.
Watch The Extraterrestrial on Netflix. He seems so rational, so normal. His wife seems normal. That other lady seems normal. Their friends who
This
said
is
they
what I'm
also
saying.
saw it
This
seem
is what
How
I'm saying.
about
This is what I'm
about
saying.
this man had an affair with this woman and they were like, shit, my wife would kill me if she knew. What could we say? Okay, let's just say this.
And
make
then
up
why
this
doesn't
story.
it
And then a
involved.
whole room full of people all saw the same thing at the same time.
How?
They saw a picture. He took a picture of this little girl outside. It's a long story, but they took a little picture. He took a picture, and everyone saw in the room. And then when he went back the next day, like it was gone. Or like an hour later, like it was gone, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" And they were like, "We all
it was
saw."
gone from the picture.
Yeah.
And that's an alien.
Well, yeah. As in, like he
Yeah.
took a picture of an alien or
Yeah.
this girl,
And it
he
was
like-
gone from the picture.
Yeah.
So
As in the picture was gone. Like they were able to like delete the picture somehow.
the alien deleted the picture.
Yeah.
He didn't butt die.
No.
And
It's just been.
anyway, the point I was trying to make a minute ago. Some people,
Mm.
you said he woke up outside sleepwalking. People have very, very vivid dreams. Have you ever dreamt that you're falling?
Yeah.
How real does that feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wakes up with marks, weird marks.
You said you woke up with marks before.
I said that.
You said she woke up with marks before.
Yeah, but all the time, constantly over like he recorded this process over like years. Things that were happening all the time.
The only thing that I think is a bit about that is they wouldn't let you do that. The aliens wouldn't let you come out and put something on Netflix if they were real. They don't want you doing that.
True. Also,
Maybe they don't know what Netflix
what
is.
about like people? Oh, Jade, please. People have near-death experiences all the time. For example, today, I had the most
If
serious
you-
deja vu in a team
my.
meeting earlier, and the way that it was repeated so accurately for like 20 seconds, but this deja vu felt like it was months ago. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Things like that, like obviously happening today for the first time, but literally those 20 seconds, like in my head, even as one of the managers was speaking, I was like, that one's going to speak next. And she spoke next. It was so scary. In the meeting, I'm just like this. Like,
But that's because you have meetings regularly, no? So it is
every 2
possible
weeks.
that...
What do they say is the reason
word
for deja vu?
line for line.
that there's a trick in, there's like a trip in your like
In-
circuit or
yeah.
whatever, and the
So
neurons
as
in your
things
brain.
are playing out, your brain just sort
So
of
like kind of trips and like
yeah.
But what do you think the deja vu is?
Deja vu is, I believe that we are.
Go on, Miss Non-Believer, please. She doesn't want to discredit herself by coming out with some mad shit.
I think that we live two parallel lives, but like we sort of maybe I would have dreamt it, or maybe it's just like a anticipation of knowing that. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think it's aliens.
What do
I
you
don't think it's
it is?
aliens. I think it's similar to what you said about like
Not like a. Have you seen Rick and Morty? And they go into alternate universes, and it's literally them, but different versions of them living life.
Oh, that's mad.
I've always wished there's parallel universes.
I think
and
that
there's me somewhere doing mad
I think that
shit.
there might be. I think that there might be. And in your deja vu,
Like me that smokes, drinks, takes drugs.
probably.
Yeah, that would be mad. I'd
Yeah.
love to see that.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
That's pretty mad. I've never heard that
Isn't
And
one.
it?
Kedeisha that lives at home,
Yeah.
hasn't moved out.
Oh, God forbid.
No. Yeah, but the whole thing would be different.
Yeah. It would. It would.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
like
crazy.
still, how do you think like people can lie so much? What you just think people just say?
I don't. That's what I'm saying.
No,
This
no,
is why I
but
believe
do.
it.
Why
No.
not? People lie for less. Have you never had a guy say he's done XYZ with you and you ain't?
Yeah, but some people's
that's
lives have been
different.
completely ruined.
to saying they've witnessed and been touched by an alien.
People's
Wow.
lives have been like ruined. I guess
Kids lie all the
people-
time. Did you see that little girl? And she was like, "Who ate the Mr. Kipling cupcakes?" She said, "Yeah, a man came in. It was a black man."
Yeah, that's
a lie.
funny. That was hilarious when I saw that, but shocking. Yeah, I do think it's real, and I do think that if I came into contact with one, my first reaction would be fear, but eventually I would be okay. I would try my best, but I always think what would happen if like Planet of the Apes happened.
Imagine it was like a what?
If Planet of the Apes happened,
What? As in more of them come and then start taking over?
and they can speak.
Oh, but they learned to speak though, and that was because of a drug.
Because I just think how much we've done to them, what they could do to us.
But what have we done to them?
Kept them in captivity, have them as bloody pets.
Who, the aliens?
Oh my
No,
God,
the monkeys.
The monkeys.
Oh, the monkey. Oh, you're actually speaking about monkeys now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can imagine.
I really worry. I watched Planet of the Apes.
Is there
and I'm
enough?
scared.
Is there actually enough monkeys to do that though?
I bet they're probably
Not
testing
anymore.
out, trying to recreate evolution with them, probably testing things on them, keeping them in a certain way to see like what's going to happen. Are they gonna-
Literally.
Probably.
I think we're capable of making aliens, you know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I reckon there's 100% like someone that has been cloned. Have we said this before? I definitely
cloned a
reckon that
sheep.
there is a cloned person living, like, or maybe not living among us, but there's definitely been, I think, a human
I think that's what they're
clone.
doing in Area 51.
Maybe. Because if they
Cloning
can
people.
clone, they can clone humans, but it's
Yeah.
just because it's unethical.
Yeah.
I'm
They
sure
cloned
they've
a
done it
sheep.
somewhere. Yeah. I'm sure
Dolly.
they've done it somewhere in private.
Yeah.
Maybe there's someone living among
And
us.
they've cloned a human body part.
Yeah.
I think it was like an ear. They grew an ear on a mouse or something.
That's not human.
They grew a human ear on the back of a mouse.
That's fucking crazy.
You've not seen it?
Why would they do that?
Because somebody needed an ear.
No, come on.
I don't
I think I could.
on a mouse.
It is horrible. Lord knows I would stay deaf. Because you know
Yeah,
how I feel
I
about
don't
mice.
fucking want that.
Jesus Christ.
Growing.
Oh, God. What would you do if you came into contact with an alien?
I don't know. Obviously, it depends what it looks like. Can it speak? Is it like intelligent? Like, can I, you know what I mean? Can I like reason with it?
A Canty mouse was a laboratory mouse that had what looked like a human ear grown on its back. The ear was actually ear-shaped cartilage structure grown by seeding cow cartilage cells.
That's disgusting.
That's fucked. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
We're
Oh,
gonna
no.
put this-
Oh, no.
We're
No.
going to put this...
Oh, no.
We're going to put this on the video so you guys can see, but I can
It's
guarantee it's
horrendous.
disgusting. What do you think about cloning?
And in people, I mean, I think it could potentially be, I think it could potentially be used for good. Because if somebody's dying, or if you take, I don't know. Like, imagine you needed a kidney and there's no one to give you a kidney, but if they could grow another kidney out of your own genes,
Yeah, but they're looking at how to do that, how to grow organs, but you don't not necessarily like cloning a whole human being.
I don't think that you need to be cloning. We've already got a population problem.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that you need to be cloning whole people, but cloning your genetics to help you back in some sort of way, I think is.
Yeah, but this comes back to what I was watching on Netty. Why would you want to extend your life like that for that long?
What if you're 12?
Because life is precious and amazing.
What if you're 12? I was on the news the other day. There was this woman. She was like in her 30s, and she was she was mixed race. And they were saying that the donor list of mixed race heritage people is incredibly low. And she's been on it for like a good couple of years. Like, and they've been longing out her life of medicine, trying to wait for this donation, and it's not coming. And then the way that they ended it was so sad. It was like she had a doctor's appointment, she didn't get good news. Anyway, time for the weather. Like, that's how it was. So I don't know how it ended, or if she died, or if she's alive.
If anyone knows, let
but
us
basically, she was in her 30s, so it's not about extending your life. Like an 80-year-old, I don't
So
think,
there should be boundaries.
I don't think an 8-year-old would want that anyway. But then in saying
And
that,
that's what they do that.
but wait, in saying that, my great granddad that I'm always banging on about, he is 84 this year. 85 or 84 this year, and literally last year he had a pacemaker fitted. That's like saying why did they bother doing surgery on him? Why didn't he just go out gracefully?
Exactly.
But if he can spend another 10 years and see some more grandkids, why not?
Exactly.
Because he's healthy.
That's what I'm saying.
Now he's got the pacemaker. This man's going on holiday. He goes Tai Chi once a week. He goes he goes out more than I do.
But I guess because that's not at the sacrifice of another person's body part. It's just, you know what I mean? But
it was still time and effort of the surgeon. So he was still on a waiting list.
Yeah, still resources for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So somebody who's younger might be looking at the NHS like, well, why would you waste your time and efforts on this old man?
Yeah.
But really, say that his
life isn't any less important.
Exactly.
I definitely agree, but this is what I'm saying. These are the problems posed when we start doing cloning, because there's going to be arguments from all angles, being like, we can't give that to that old man. We should. Well, then,
but that's why on their waiting list they already have to do that. They have to prioritize who is more, who needs it more. A younger person that has longer to live.
Yeah, but this is why it's unethical, because who are we to say that?
Yeah, it's true, because for example, if you're dying because your liver is failing, because you've been an alcoholic and you've damaged your liver.
Thank you.
Why should you get a liver over my child who's got cancer of the liver?
Or my granddad who's lived a very hard working life. He fought in the war.
Yeah. So exactly.
That's really tricky.
It is. I'm glad I'm not the one making the shots, boy.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
No one should be. Not even the aliens.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's wrap this up. This is good. I like this.
I didn't love it.
But it's good to touch on things. And what do you think about aliens? How many have you met? You never know, boy.
How old is yours?
Yeah, literally. Please keep.
And if you're hiding one in your garden, let us know.
And if you've seen one, oh my God, if you feel like you've seen
if
something,
anyone who listens to our pod has seen an alien, shout me, because I want to know.
Oh my God, I want to know.
I will sit down with you and we'll make our own Netflix. We'll make our own Netflix.
I won't be there, sorry. Let's do shout outs now.
Okay, I really want to shout out. Well, for those of you who are very skeptical and think this is all like a load of bullshit and don't want to waste their time, then this probably isn't for you. But for those of you who like to hear people's stories and like kind of go into it with an open mind, it's a very entertaining show. It's called Extraterrestrial on Netflix. Have a watch. And yeah, it's really good. Even if you don't believe it, it's a really good watch.
I love that.
I reckon I could make up a sick story and you don't believe it.
You just go, Kedeisha.
I mean, maybe.
No,
I'm quite gullible and
good.
open-minded.
No.
So if you were honestly, really, truly convinced, I would believe you, Kedeisha, probably.
Okay, I'm going to wait
Please
like
just
5
go.
years and then bring it back up. I'm going to put that in my pocket. Oh, me. Okay. My shout out this week is Stormzy, Sound of the Skeng.
Oh, did you watch the video?
I haven't watched the video yet.
You haven't watched the video, but it's your shout out.
Yeah, because I've listened to the song now.
The video will blow you away, and that's why.
I've seen clips of the video.
Yeah, I saw you liked it.
Yeah,
So
it does look sick, but I haven't watched because I want to take it in.
Yeah, you need to. You need to.
But I've listened to the song a bunch of times, and it's proper sick. Like I was even listening to it on the train coming, and I was like proper bopping my head.
Yeah.
And I don't really like to do that when I'm on the train. I like to just listen internally. But yeah, that's a banger.
Okay. Yeah, I like that as well. My shout out is actually my brother today, who you've met before.
Shout out Anand.
And I just want to shout him out because I am really impressed with him. He has enrolled himself into something like a course, and it's really been a long time coming, and I'm really happy. And yeah, I just think good. good work, kiddo. Keep it up.
Good.
Yeah, I thought it was a good shout out.
That's
Thank
cute.
you.
And yeah, we really hope that you enjoyed this week's episode. As we said, let us know.
Any alien encounters, we want to hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, please keep liking, subscribing, sharing. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Listening on all the platforms, we love that too.
Yeah.
It's happening on the Insta. That's great.
Yep.
And just stay with it.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.